Hello, welcome to my channel and this week's yoga class. Today we're going to do a fun warming Vinyasa flow. So we're going to start with some breathing and then a bit of a warm up. So come to a comfortable seated position. If you need to, you can place a block underneath your sitting bones just to level out the hips. We'll bring the hands to the knees. We'll take 3 grounding deep breaths. Really trying to inflate the whole body as you breathe in. Squeezing the air back out as you breathe out. One more. Going to open the eyes as you breathe in. Take the arms towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, right arm comes down to the mat, left arm over the top. Opening up, looking towards the ceiling. Breathe in, come back up. Breathe out, left arm down, right arm over the top. Again, opening up, looking towards the ceiling. Breathe in, back up. As you breathe out, right hand behind, left hand on right knee. And we're going to twist and take a deep breath behind. Really trying to look over that back shoulder. Breathe in, stretch tall. Breathe out, we'll go the other way. Left hand behind, right hand on left knee, twisting round, looking over that back shoulder, deep breath. Breathe in, stretch tall. Breathe out, folding forwards. Coming all the way down to the floor, releasing the head, taking a deep breath. And then walking back up to seated. Good. We'll come onto all fours and we'll do 3 rounds of cat-cow. So making sure hips are over knees and shoulders are over wrists. We're going to breathe in, bringing the shoulder blades together, dropping the belly down, looking up. Breathing out, rounding the back, tucking the chin to the chest. Breathe out. Breathe in, squeeze those shoulder blades, looking up. Breathe out, rounding the back, chin to chest. Breathe in and up. And out and down. Come to a neutral flat back. Tuck the toes under. Push the hips up and back. Down dog. We'll take a deep breath here. You can pedal the feet if you wish. On your next in-breath, we're just going to walk feet to hands. Big breath in, come all the way up, hands to prayer, breathing out, come to heart center. So we'll continue with our warm-up and do a sun salutation. Breathing in, arms come up. As you breathe out, we're going down to the toes. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, for this time we'll just step it back gently to plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. Breathe out, tuck toes under, up and back, down dog. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, we're going to either step it or jump it forwards. Breathe in for a half lift. As you breathe out, we're dropping down. We're going to take a ragdoll for this one. So holding onto the elbows, releasing the head. You can take it side to side if you like. Nice deep breath. Release the hands. Big breath in, come all the way up. Hands to prayer. Breathing out. Heart center. Good. We're going to go again. So breathing in, arms come up. As you breathe out, we're going down to the toes. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the mat, either jump it or step it back to plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either jump it or step it forwards. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, we're going to take it into a toe stretch. So you're going to take your index fingers around your big toes, or as close to as you can get. If you can't get hold of them, you can just get hold of the ankles, or you can use a belt around the bottom of the feet. We're going to tuck the head towards the knees. Take a deep breath. Release the toes. Big breath, come all the way up. Hands to prayer, breathe it out, heart center. We're going to do a sun salutation B now. So as you breathe in, arms come up. As you breathe out, we're going to take it to a chair pose. So you're going to take the arms shoulder width apart, dropping down, tucking the tail under, pulling the belly button in. Hold here. Nice deep breath. On your next out breath, you're going to fold it forwards. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the mat. Either step it or jump it back for plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor, or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. Breathe in, take the right foot towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, bend the knee and bring it all the way through. Drop that back knee, flatten the back foot. When you're stable, breathing in to a low lunge. So we're going to stay here for 2 deep breaths, pulling those shoulder blades down but keeping the arms up and strong. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs. Slowing down your breathing. On your next out breath, bring the hands to frame the foot and stepping back to plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. Breathe in, this time take the left foot towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, bend the knee, bring it between the hands, drop that back knee. Watch your balance. Coming up, low lunge on the second side. We're going to take 2 deep breaths, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs, pulling the shoulders down, keeping the arms strong, slowing down your breathing. On your next out breath, you're going to bring the hands to frame the foot, pop that back foot up, stepping back for plank. Breathe in. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck toes under, up and back, down dog. Take a deep breath in here. As you breathe out, either step it or jump it forwards. This time, as you breathe in, arms come back up, back to your chair pose. Tuck your tail under, pull your belly button in. Take a deep breath here. On your next inhale, standing it tall, hands to prayer, breathing out, heart center. Good. In the art of keeping this fun and still warming, we're going to do a twisted sun salutation. So, as you breathe in, arms come up. As you breathe out, take the hands to shoulder width apart, dropping down to your chair pose, tucking the tail under, pulling the belly button in, holding here. Breathe in. Next out breath, folding down, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift, flat back. As you breathe out, bring the hands to the mat, either jump it or step it back to plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. Breathe in, take the right foot towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, we're going to take it wide of that right hand. Once you're balanced, right hand goes towards the ceiling for our twist. Take 2 deep breaths here. Really pushing through that back leg. Keep it long, keep it strong. Slowing the breathing down. On your next out breath, bring that hand back inside the foot, stepping back for plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, either knees, chin, chest, all the way to the floor, or chaturanga. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. As you breathe out, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. As you breathe in, left foot goes to the ceiling this time. As you breathe out, take it wide of the left hand, get your balance, and then take the left hand towards the ceiling for our twist on the second side. Again, trying to push through that back heel to keep that back leg long and strong. 2 deep breaths. Really slow down the breathing. On your next out breath, bring the hand back inside the foot, step back for plank, breathe in here. This time we're all going to do knees, chin, chest. Any cobra you feel good, whether it's high or low. Tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. We're going to take it into a bit more of a calming child's pose. So I'm going to take my knees wide. You can have them narrow if you'd prefer. Feet together, sitting the hips back on the feet. Relaxing the head to the mat, relaxing the arms. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Really trying to inflate the upper back as you breathe. Open up the body. If the hips feel at all tight, you can manoeuvre about a little bit, rocking side to side. And then when you're ready, we're all going to meet back in our down dog. So we're going to do a bit more of a fun and warming section now. So we're going to take the right foot towards the ceiling as we breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to bring it knee to nose. So we're bending that leg, bring it all the way through into a plank, knee to nose. Taking that foot back up to the ceiling. And we'll go again. As you breathe out, knee to nose. Breathe in, foot goes high. Breathe out, knee to nose. Breathe in, taking the foot high. Last time, breathe out, knee to nose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Planting the leg. So you've got one knee behind your knee behind the right hand and your foot behind the left hand. Wriggle that back leg away, and we're in pigeon pose. Now, if you need blocks or anything in this position, you can put them under the hip, under the bottom, or you can just stay supported. We're going to stay upright for a moment, just getting yourself comfy. You can rock about a little bit, opening up the hips. When you feel ready, we're going to come down onto the elbows, and we're going to take 5 deep breaths here. If it's comfortable, or you need a block to do, you can put a block in front of you and come all the way down. You can come onto the hands, or just stretching right out. Whatever feels good for you today. You'll feel some heat generating in the hips. One more deep breath. Bring yourself up. If you want to, you can either use a strap or a towel or whatever you have. Bring that back foot up. Just give it a bit of a pull, stretching that quad. Just a couple of deep breaths. Release the foot. Replace the hands in front of the foot and the knee. Popping back up on those toes at the back. Right leg comes back into plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, knees, chin, chest, high cobra. Tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. We'll do the same on the other side. As you breathe in, left leg goes towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, so as you breathe out, you come through to your plank, knee to nose. Good. Breathe in, foot goes back to the ceiling. As you breathe out, bring it through, knee to nose. Breathe in, take it high. Breathe out, knee to nose. Building up that heat again. Breathe in, foot goes high, last time. Bend the knee, breathing out, knee to nose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Planting that foot and knee. So this time you've got the knee behind the left hand and the foot behind the right hand. And again, just manoeuvring yourself about so that you're comfortable and can come back down into pigeon on the other side. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths in our upright position. Just making sure that you're comfortable, adding blocks if you need them. We're then going to bring it down. So again, you can just come down onto the elbows. You can take it spread out so your arms are out in front. You can bring it to a block or to your hands. We'll take 5 deep breaths. Just relaxing into the pose. Feeling some heat generating those hips. When you feel ready, we'll come back up, and if you want to, you can do the quad stretch again. So just lifting that back foot, either putting a towel or belt around it, or if you can, getting hold of it, just pulling it towards you gently. Stretch that quad. One more deep breath. Release the foot, replace the hands in front of the foot and the knee. Tuck those back toes under, step it back for plank. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, knees, chin, chest, high cobra. Tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. We'll take 2 deep breaths here. From here, either come down onto the knees and to a seated position, or jump through, or you can just step through one foot and knee after the other and come to seated. Okay, we're going to do a bit of stretching now. So we're going to start with stretching the hamstrings. So you're going to take right leg out in front, left leg is going to come in with foot against the thigh. Right foot is flexed. Take a big breath in, come all the way up. As you breathe out, we're just going to fold over that right foot and leg. If you can get hold of the toes, great. If not, use your strap or towel around the foot, base of the foot. Pull yourself closer. Or if you haven't got that, you can just hold on to the back of the calf. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. And we're going to work on doing some extra stretching. So as you breathe in, ease off your stretch. As you breathe out, see if you can drop a bit lower. Breathe in, ease off. Breathe out, lower down. Breathe in, ease off. Breathe out, lower down. We'll take one final deep breath here, just holding that stretch. And then walking it back up. Good, we'll swap legs. Left leg goes out in front, right leg comes out to the side, foot tucked into that thigh. Flex that left foot. Deep breath in, arms come up. As you breathe out, we're going to fold over that foot. Again, if you need a belt around it or holding on to the ankle or calf, please do. We're going to take those 3 stretching breaths again. So as you breathe in, ease off your stretch. As you breathe out, go a bit lower. Breathe in, ease off. Breathe out, lower down. Breathe in, ease off. Breathe out, lower down. Going to hold here for one final deep breath. Release and walk yourself back up. Good. Release. We're going to roll onto our front now. And we're going to stretch the front of the body. So you have 2 options. Option 1 is to take one arm out in front, preferably left first, using the right hand round the front of the foot or ankle, and then as you breathe in, you're going to push your foot into your hand, lifting up, and then release, swapping hands, again holding on to that foot or ankle, pushing through into the hand, and release. You can use a belt to do it as well, around both ankles if you want to do it that way, or if you have the flexibility, get hold of both ankles and just pushing into the feet, pulling yourself up into a bow pose, trying to keep those knees together, bringing the shoulder blades together. Keep breathing, nice deep breaths. And release. Bring the hands in front of you, rest the head, take a nice deep breath here. And then when you feel ready, we'll come back onto our back for our final stretch. You're going to bring just the right knee in, pulling it towards the underarm, stretching that left leg and foot long across the mat. We'll stay here for 2 deep breaths. You're going to release that leg, take it long, bring the left knee in, squeeze it towards that underarm, squeezing it towards the underarm, letting that right leg go long. 2 deep breaths. Release some pressure, bring the right knee into, holding both knees, squeeze them towards the chest. You can rock side to side slightly as well if that feels good. You're then going to let the right leg go long, the left leg go long. You're going to bring the hands down on the mat, palms facing up, and we're going to go into our Savasana. So if you need a blanket or anything, get it now. You can use a pillow or something for underneath your head if you need it. We're going to slow down the breathing, close the eyes, and allow the body to relax. On your next in-breath, take your attention to your toes, your feet, and your legs. And as you breathe out, let all the tension melt away. On your next in-breath, take your attention to your hips, your stomach, and your back. And as you breathe out, let all the tension melt away. On your next in-breath, take your attention to your fingers, your hands, and your arms. And as you breathe out, let all the tension melt away. On your next in-breath, Take your attention to your shoulders and your chest. And as you breathe out, let all the tension melt away. On your next in-breath, take your attention to your neck, your face and your head. And as you breathe out, let the last of the tension leave your body. We're going to take a few long, deep breaths here, just totally relaxed on the mat. You're welcome to stay in your Savasa as long as you feel you need to. If you want to start coming back round, just begin to give your fingers and the toes a wriggle. Move your feet together and take your hands and arms up over the top of your head and really stretch all the way from your fingers to your toes. When you feel ready, you can roll onto your side. You can use your arm as a pillow. And we'll take 2 more deep breaths here. Begin to start pushing yourself up to a seated position. If you need a block underneath the sitting bones to level the hips, place that there now. We're going to bring the hands at heart center in prayer, eyes closed. We'll take 3 final deep breaths to lock in our practice. We're going to drop the hands into the lap, the chin to the chest, open the eyes, and we're all done. I hope you enjoyed this class and that I'll see you again next week. Namaste.